are back at another Monday, and it is October 14th. And today is a really, really special day. I'm Deb Floros, and this is my show, Designing with Deb, here at artbeads.com/live. And gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about this show. I mean, I could almost not sleep. This is a fun day for me because I get to share something really fun with you. I'm thinking that you may already know about this, but we'll see. Maybe some of you are seeing this for the first time. So I'll share the news in just a minute. If you're watching at artbeads.com/live, that is the best place to watch the show. And it's especially the best place to watch the show today. So we're going to have something special just for our folks that hang out here on our show on artbeads.com. So I would love for you, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, to come on over so you don't miss out on a special opportunity today. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Tanya. Hi, Eric. Welcome, everybody. So if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can come over. So if you click on the description in YouTube, you can pop on over and join the show. And if you are watching on Facebook, you can take the code that's at the top of the screen, pop that in the comments. It'll send you to Messenger and on over to our website, artbeads.com. And if you just want to go to artbeads.com, you can find the live icon, click on that, and you should get here just fine. Good morning, Santa Barbara girl. Yes, good morning, Anne. So, okay, if you want to shop the show, there is a shopping bag on the screen. But please, guys, even if you're super excited about this like me, don't check out yet. So we might have just a little something special for you as we go through the show today. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Robin. Today I am not holding back any of my excitement, and I'm just going to get into it. Have you met the llama? Have you met the llama yet? We've been teasing the llama. I've been teasing the llama with this little llama for quite some time. And guess what? The llama has been spilled. We've spilled the llama. We spilled the beans last week. If you happen to see Sarah Lovecraft's show on Friday afternoon, Sarah did a very detailed reveal of the Bead Llama DIY jewelry making kit. You also, if you are a subscriber to our newsletter, you may have seen a really cool announcement about the Bead Llama. The llama's out of the bag, Michelle, yes, or box, yes. It's out of the barn, it's out of the pasture, it's out of the box. So artbeads.com is launching a full-on community called the Bead Llama, and we are so excited about this. Guys, this is a box, but it's also a community, and I want to tell you all about it, show you what I've got in my hands, and I also want to make something with it today. So I'm going to make the very first live project with the box. I've actually dabbled in the box already. So if you've been out there, you've seen a box opening that I did and may have even seen a project that I did for this box. So yeah, I have a little cat skirmish going on over here. So I'm distracted by the cat skirmish. Sorry about that. So the llama. So this is a DIY jewelry making kit, and you guys are going to love this. I'm also going to share with you today the 3 reasons that I love this box. I love it for many more reasons, but like my top 3 reasons. So I'm gonna share all of those things with you. I want to tell you just a few things before we start. So this is a box that is geared towards any maker. So if you are an aspiring maker and you want to learn to make jewelry, everything that you need is in this box. Trust me, everything. And if you're just getting started and you're one of those makers, you're just like, I don't know what I don't know. I don't have this. I don't have that. I got to go get this. I got to go get that. We gotcha. This box has everything. And can you hear that? And if you are an experienced maker, you are getting so many fun things, so many cool things. So it covers all the bases of jewelry makers. So, hi, good morning, Zandra. Good morning, Tina. Hi, PJ. Thank you guys for being here. So if you haven't seen the box yet, I just showed you the front of it. I'm going to flip my camera down. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to show it a little bit. And I'm also going to make something with it. So we have a jam-packed time together this morning. And so I want to make sure that you guys can see everything. So I'm going to get flipped down. And I do see a note from Michelle. When you go gift shopping, get a gift for yourself. This is a great gift for yourself and for those jewelry makers that are just getting started and for those aspiring jewelry makers that are out there in your life. And I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit here. I've pushed my camera way up to be able to show you what's in this box. So I'm going to open it up. Now my box looks a little bit different because I've been playing in this box, but I did my best to put everything in so that I can give you a pretty good look at it, even though it's been played with already. So as I mentioned, this is a community. So we are not only giving you a box of great pieces and parts, beads, tools, but we are also welcoming you to a great support system. It's a community and it's a movement, dare I say. So we are on artbeads.com going to have all kinds of material. And I'm not going to say we'll have. It is already out there. All of the box openings, all of the classes, the tutorials that we've already done to get you ready to open up this box and start working with it. And there are also some basic technique videos. So if you don't know how to crimp, if you don't know how to work with a head pin, all of those things are available to you at the Bead Llama, and it will help you get started with the DIY jewelry making kit. And guys, if you are looking to purchase this box today, please don't check out yet because we've got something special for you. So I want you to know everything in here, and this is not how it's going to look when you get it. I've been in it. I've ripped open the paper, all of that. But I want you to know that everything in here has been hand selected, hand curated by the design team and the team at artbeads.com. This is exclusive, and we believe, based on our intel, that this is the best box out there on the market for a variety, for a variety of reasons. I'm going to get a sip of coffee. So guys, this is not how it will look, and it won't even be in this order. But yes, Leah, it is a great value. So here you'll get a sticker. You can be not only a serious art beader, because you already are, but you can be a bead llama as well. You can be lamazing with us here at artbeads.com. So put this on your water bottle, put it on your notebook, your sketch pad, put it on your workspace so that it is always with you. And guess what? You're going to get the llama charms for yourself. So I've been teasing the llama for my shows every week. You're going to get your own llama charms. They are so cute, enameled metal. And I just thought I would flash this. This is the project I designed for the Bead Llama, for the community, something that you can get out and make yourself as soon as you open up this box, and literally as soon as you open it. So that's the piece that I made. Now, this is one of my top 3 reasons I love the box. Check out these tools. These are name brand tools, good quality, excellent tools. And these tools will allow you to start making jewelry right now. So you can open up this box, you can, take a peek in, and you'll see you've immediately got tools. If you already are a maker, a jewelry maker, you can have an extra set of tools. I mean, you can never have enough tools, you guys, seriously. So we've got a beadsmith plier set, round nose, chain nose, and a cutting, side cutter, cutting pliers. And this is so important to me personally and to the design team. So you may be intimidated by crimping. You may not know what crimping is. Maybe you flat crimp. Ooh, I don't like flat crimping. I personally do not prefer that, but occasionally it's okay. Sometimes you have to do it. But we want to teach you how to crimp. We want to make you comfortable. We want you to feel confident in your crimping. So we've got these crimping pliers by EuroTool. They're an excellent tool for you and will enable you to make jewelry immediately when you open up this box. We looked and no one else offers crimping pliers in their boxes, at least that we could find. So this is one of my top 3 reasons why this box is so special. Another thing you'll get in the box is a full spool of 7-strand beading wire from Bead Llama in the bright, brilliant color, which is most commonly used in the jewelry making world. And you'll get a beadsmith spool of Opalon stretch jewelry fiber. This is for stretch bracelets, which are still all the rage out there. So you can start making jewelry right away. You've got a couple of different options to make things. Stretch pieces and, strung jewelry pieces with the beading wire. So that's cool. You also get some bonus tools. So I'm not going to take these out of the package at the moment, but you get some of these amazing triangle trays. There's 3 of them in this package. You probably have seen me use them in my shows. They're invaluable for me when I'm making projects. You're also getting some bead stoppers, which are the most underrated tool out there. So please, 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 if you get this for no other reason, get it for the bead stoppers. You also get a bead scoop, which will help you scoop up those beads off your mat, and you can slide them down the scoop into their containers. And this is hard to see, but you also get some twisted little wire needles that will help you to make your stretch bracelets. And we're going to show you how to use all of those things when you get into the Bead Llama community and start poking around at all the videos that are available. And I agree, Michelle, you absolutely need a bead scoop. Okay, now this is like another, it was hard for me to pick the top 3. But guys, this is another reason why this box is special. We're giving you seed beads. We're not just giving you 1 or 2 vials of seed beads. We're not scraping the seed beads off the bottom of the barrel. We're giving you Toho Japanese high quality seed beads. They are all size 8s. They are great for spacers. So if you are a beginning jewelry maker, these are great for you to use as spacers and have in your cache. So you can just pick these up, drop them into a design, and we've got them in some amazing colors to work with, some neutrals, some bright tones. These can vary based on the box, but we're trying to give you some things that go with a lot of different projects. And these also fit on your stretch cord. So if you just want a simple beaded bracelet, these will work for you. We curated each and every color, each and every vial. We are thrilled that we were able to put Toho seed beads in this box. So that's one really cool collection of beads that you're going to get. You're also getting bead strands. Okay, I don't know about you, but I love to hold a beautiful strand of beads. Now, I've already worked with this box, so I'm missing a couple of the strands. I'll show you in a bit what that means. So look at these gorgeous strands. These are check glass beads, high quality strands. And we've also curated each and every one of these for you. So the design team sat and agonized over every piece and part that we added to this box. And these are not tiny strands. You've got fire polish, you've got some glass pearls, here's some staples, some faceted black, some faceted clear. Look at that two-tone blue and green. These are stunning beads. Now, I wish I would have had beads like this in a kit like this when I started making jewelry. This, obviously didn't exist when I started making, but I wish I would have had some beautiful quality check glass beads. You are going to freak when you see these. They are so beautiful. They're so lovely. And when you combine them with the seed beads, they are gorgeous. Now, I'm not going to open this up because we've got to make something today too, but this is a little bag of goodness. This will also enable you to start making jewelry right now. So we've got eye pins, head pins, jump rings, ear wires, lobster claws, and crimp tubes. And we've got a set of gold and a set of silver for you. This is enough to make some serious jewelry. So if you're starting to think about making holiday gifts, you've got a good start with all of these findings in this little bag. So you're going to love the fact that this is part of what comes here and you can start making right away. All right. Whew, I'm out of breath already. Okay. This is my another one of my top 3 reasons why I love this box. This, you guys, if you've watched for a while, you may know about the Art Beads designer blends, the custom exclusive designer blends. Well, guess what? We curated these especially and specifically for this box. You get 4. I've worked with this one already, so it's not full, but look at these bags of designer blends. Guys, these are just as beautiful as the other ones that we sell individually, and we wanted you to have these for this box. They are exclusive. They are only available in this box. You won't see these blends otherwise. We've tried to blend colorways together, give you some, design options right off the bat. Everyone loves blue. Here's some beautiful pinks and greens. They are so lovely. Thank you, Santa Barbara girl. I agree. This is just a beautiful way to start making jewelry. You can add these beads that are actually not available anywhere else. These are from the Art Beads warehouse. The design team dug through boxes and boxes of beads to come up with these. We actually made piles of beads when we were working in the warehouse to make sure that we could put together these beautiful collections for you. So you've got these beads, you've got the seed beads, you've got the beautiful stranded beads. All of these things together give you endless options to make jewelry, and there's more. So in the box you'll get an empty container. Mine is not empty, but I put a couple of my strands that I cut into. So when I made my piece here, my scallop necklace, I used some beads from the strand, and I was able to immediately open up this little box, drop in what I had left, and look at how many I have left, and store it right away. And you can use this empty one that you receive for any of the beads. So if you want to drop in strands, or even take some of the seed beads out of the vials, or take some of your favorite beads out of the designer blends, you can drop them in here. You can also put findings in here. So we want you to have something that you can kind of customize yourself. All right, this is cool too. We're giving you a little box of charms. Now, we hand selected these too. There's some little enameled kitty cats. There's some hearts. There's some stars, some lotus flowers, some butterflies. Look at that cute butterfly. So these are so great to throw onto a bracelet. You can make a simple pair of earrings. We want you guys to be able to make all different kinds of things. Okay, this last thing is my third reason why I really love this box. Top 3. This is a little curated box of extra beads, and we think these are just kind of special beads. So they are also from the warehouse, from those boxes that have been sitting around that we dug through and found treasure. But these had a lot less volume. So we thought, well, let's give you a few. You can make a pair of earrings with these beautiful glass drops. The quatrefoils can go into a bracelet. These are going to vary. So because they are limited and because they can't be reproduced, you'll get something like this. All special beads. I'm crazy about it. Now, I've pulled out some beads for today's project, but I love that we're giving you some special pieces and parts for your making adventures. So this is so exciting and so much fun. So my top 3, this guy, the designer blends, and well, this. Because we're going to take you on the journey to teach you how to crimp. So guys, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to shift gears. I want to show you one more thing before we make. You may or may not have seen this yet either. This is another box, but it is just a stretch bracelet box. So you can get another Bead Llama DIY jewelry making kit that is focused on stretch bracelets. And it looks very much like the other, just less goodies. And always you will have some things to work with in the box, some media and a QR code that will take you to all of the video content, all of the things that you need to get started. See, the paper is much nicer when you haven't dug through it. And I'm not gonna pull anything out, guys, but you'll see that you've got stickers, charms. We give you the charms there, the tools, a couple of empty boxes that you can drop your beads in. You get designer blends, you get seed beads, and you get some Opalon cord. So we wanted you to have some special things here to be able to make stretch bracelets. And oh, by the way, because I pulled it out already, in both boxes, you get a bead mat, which is so great. When you start making jewelry, you don't know what you don't know. You need this. And I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. So this is the other box, the stretch bracelet box that we're introducing. And it's a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to show on camera. But it is the same brand, the same community, and these two boxes are just the start of what we're going to do here at the Bead Llama at artbeads.com. So we're excited, beyond excited, to share with you all of our hard work, all of the wonderful things that we put together. The entire Art Beads team did an amazing job to put these kits together, and we're so excited about them. So I'm going to drop that one off to the side, and I'm going to push all of my goodies off to the side. We're going to leave that guy there, and I'm going to grab my tools from the box. And I love these tools because they can actually stay in the package. This is really thick plastic. So if you wanted to temporarily keep them in a safe, all together kind of place, you can just slide that back on and you can hold on to this. So I'm pulling my tools out. I'm going to set them up here to work with. And then I'm going to bring over what I put together to start working on this project. So you see, I just lifted up this bead mat, and my beads did roll around, but they didn't roll off because they want to stay on this little fuzzy mat. So I've got all the pieces and parts here that I'm going to work with. So I'm going to set that aside for a moment. I'm also going to be working with the 7-strand beading wire. And I started putting this piece together because I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to show you the box. I'm going to be needing this, which is in your box. You get to amazing tool. This little thing is worth its weight in gold. And so I'm going to get myself situated. I got to sit down. I had to stand up to show you guys everything in that box. So what do you guys think? So before I make, we did some research and we kind of put the box together, and we had to find a way to make it affordable, but also, this is a business. We got to make sure that we're not giving stuff away, although we occasionally give stuff away. So what do you think? We think the box was probably upwards of maybe $250 worth of materials. What do you think this box is valued at? What do you think the value of all of this amazing stuff is? Now, you've probably already looked in the shopping bag to see what's there. But what do you think this actually is worth? Do you guys think this is a good quality box? I'm leading the witness here. I think it is amazing quality. Do you guys agree? I saw lots of comments coming through that this box is a great value. What I want to tell you is that this box is retailing. We're going to introduce the retail price at $129. Okay. That to me is, well, that's in my top 3 reasons to love this box too. But now there's 4 top 3 reasons in my top 3, but it is $129 retail price here at artbeads.com. However, we have a special debut price for you, and the debut price is $119. Now, before you pop over to the shopping bag and drop this in your cart and check out, don't do that yet, because there may be a special offer for you today because you're watching. So a reminder to those who are watching on Facebook or YouTube, we are offering something special to those who are watching at artbeads.com/live today. So, there it is. So, you'll have a special coupon code, to get something off of that debut price, not just the retail price, but the debut price. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that the llama's out of the box. The llama's out of the bag. So I want to tell you about what I'm making here so we can make and we can talk a little bit more about the value of this box. So I took some of the strands from the organza bag. I pulled out the gray pearls, These are such beautiful check glass pearls in gray. I pulled out the white pearls, which are so lovely. They're a bright white, so beautiful. I also pulled out the black fire polish. Now, these are a great staple to have. Black beads are always something that you can work into a design. And then there's the clear ones, which are absolutely lovely. These just mesmerize me. They are so lovely. And all of these beads are just lovely together. And I think they have a sense of simple elegance. So I want to put together this necklace for you, finish up this necklace for you. And I'm calling it the Pure Elegance necklace because I think it's just elegant and it is an easy project for you to make when you open up this box. Now, I selected some of the special beads. Santa Barbara girl, Deb, I know you love herding us into this box design. Yes, we're herding llamas this morning, and I do love it. LUV, love it. That's my own personal brand. These are some of the special beads, the check beads that were in the box, and I thought because they had white and gray, they tied nicely back to the design. And I also pulled out these little guys. Now these are, I think what they call like a turbine shape. And these are super fun. Now you may not have these exact special beads in your box, but guys, you will find some others to accent this beautiful necklace and many other necklaces, bracelets, earrings. And then I grabbed this glass bead with some etching design on it is divine. So we're going to use this as a focal and we're going to make this just a really beautiful, beautiful necklace. So I've got head pins from the box. So head pins have the flat end for those of you who are just getting started. There are also eye pins in the box. And then I'm also using some of those Toho Round 8.0 seed beads in the clear. These are clear silver lined. So these can go either to the silver side or the clear side if you just need a little bit of sparkle in between the beads. Yeah, so these are great spacers. I'm using them for spacers throughout the necklace, and they're just adding to that beautiful, elegant, black, white, gray, clear piece that we're putting together here. So, oh my gosh, Mary says she ordered 2 boxes the other day with a coupon. She can't wait. 1 box is going to be a gift. Oh my gosh, that's great. This is gift giving season, guys. So it's time to pick those gifts for those that you love. So that's a great way to use it. You could just slap a bow right on top and you've got your gift. Give it to your sister, your bestie, your mom, your kids, and they can make jewelry with you. Isn't that fun? They can go on the llama journey with you. Marianne says, can't wait. I'll send you a picture of my llama in my office. I like alpacas too. Oh my gosh. So the llama thing was, we all kind of discovered that we love llamas, all of us. And it started in a group chat. And, the llama was born. So the Bead Llama was born. So I love llamas too. Even though someone spit on me at the zoo when I was a kid. But yeah, I was little. I got too close. It got mad. But as an adult, I have a much better appreciation for them. Oh yes, Marianne says, I'm a llama mama. Yes, I think we can all be llama mamas now. So I've got this special bead. I've got my round nose pliers, which fit so nicely in my hand. These are such a great pair of round nose pliers. I've got this special bead on my head pin, and I'm going to start to show you what I'm doing in just a second, but I'm going to wire wrap a loop on top of this bead. So I'm just going to give myself a few little wraps around the top of the bead like so. And then I'm going to use my cutters to come in and cut off my excess. And now I've got my focal for my necklace. And all I did, guys, I got started because I got nervous that we were going to spend too much time oogling over the box. And I want to oogle a little more before we go. But I did a pattern of black, gray, white, clear. And I kind of thought of it like ombre, like we go from dark, dark, lighter, and lighter. And then I repeat it. And it just comes all the way down. And I put all of those lovely silver lined clear glass seed beads in. And then when I got it to the length I like, so this is going to be a fairly short necklace, between 16 and 18 inches. When I got down to that section, and here's where your bead stopper comes in handy. When I got down to kind of what I would consider the focal, I started to wire wrap those little gray and white beads, and then I introduced those little turbine beads. So we've got the spacers, the turbines, and then I introduced in between the seed beads, those little wire wrap drops that I created. And I'm making a mess here on my workspace, but you see with this little mat that you get, you aren't gonna. So I'm now here in my design, and I'm gonna put on this beautiful focal bead. So I'm bringing in the clear that we've already got in the design and putting that cool shape in the next space on the beading wire. And then I'm going to add another spacer, and then I'm going to add a turbine, another seed bead spacer, and then I'm going to introduce these drops as well. So again, these are from that special box of curated extra beads, so focal beads and earring pairs. And you may not get these exact beads, but you can see what else might work, or you could pull some beads from the mixes, so the design blends that we've included, the designer blends, because they are equally as gorgeous for something like this. And you will become a maker if you've not made jewelry before, and you'll find your own jam for what you want to put in your designs. And we're giving you so many inspiring pieces and parts, so many beautiful beads that you can do whatever you would like. And you'll have so many more beads to work with, even after you make 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 pieces of jewelry. So there's a lot of beads, and there's a lot of findings, and you've got the stringing material to work with as well. And this is going to be a great way for you to get started. And as a reminder, when you join the llama community, you're going to come in and be able to see all of the basic techniques and get yourself started right away in making. So we can teach you how to crimp. We can teach you how to do those wire wraps on these beads to make these beautiful beaded dangles. And we can teach you all of the basics. So when I'm at the other side of my focal section, I'm going to start the same pattern. So I'm going to start over here how I ended on this side. And this is just simple stringing, guys. So if you are thinking, oh boy, I'm going to dive in today, I'm going to get this box at this debut price, I'm going to get this amazing deal, I'm going to get all this great stuff, what do I even do? How do I even start? Well, we've got the videos for you. We've got projects that are already made. And guess what? All of these people that are watching today, and all of the people that are joining this Bead Llama community, can also give you inspiration as well. So if you've joined the Serious Art Beaters Facebook page, I'm sure that you've seen things there that will give you ideas to put things together. And you get all of the designers each week with their live shows. So my show on Monday morning, we start off the week designing first thing Monday morning to get going. And you'll see Andrea Bieber on Tuesday with her wonderful, beautiful, whimsical wire wrap designs. You'll see Julie on Wednesdays. You'll see Becky on Thursdays and Sarah Lovecraft on Fridays. So we're going to be working with this box all week, and we're going to periodically work with this box as we go along and as we come up with other things to add on to this box. So we may have other things that will allow you to add on to what you already have, explore some more beads, explore some more materials, and there may even be some specialty boxes coming your way. So we've got that stretch cord, that stretch bracelet box that is available if you want to drop that in your cart as well. But there may be other specialty boxes coming your way, and that will allow you to kind of bridge the gap into other projects, other types of jewelry making. Look how lovely these beads are. So these are such nice quality, and this is such a simple project, guys. So simply put together, but it is so lovely. I find that this is just a really elegant design. You've got lots of lovely beads that look lovely together. And then you've got this lovely drop section in the front. So I'm just doing a quick check to see how many more beads I need to put on to match the other side of my necklace. I don't have too many more to go. So we'll have a little bit of time to take another quick pass at the box, and I can show you some other things I was thinking about when I was putting this idea together with the box. So who wants to become a llama? Who wants to be part of this community? I'd love to have you all join us in this Bead Llama journey. And whether you're just getting started, you're just cracking the box open for the first time, or you are a maker that is experienced, we want you to come and join us and hang out and be a llama mama, be amazing. So, okay, let me see if I can get those little drops to hang. So look at this beautiful focal section. Ooh, I love it. All right, so here's where that bead stopper comes in, and we've given you 2 of those. And I'm going to use my cutters, to cut my wire at the other end. And I'm gonna take that other bead stopper. And now I can show you a little bit closer up because my beads aren't gonna fall off everywhere. Look at those beautiful check glass beads, high-end check. Look at the color. Wow. And the shapes. I mean, we really wanted you to have something special. Robin asked, you have to buy the box to be part of the llama community. Heck no, Robin. The llama community is free. So it's not a membership or anything like that. You don't have to pay to play. You can come in and you can see the projects and see all of the wonderful things that we're doing. And hey, you can help guide some folks in their journey for jewelry making. So you can help guide them and show them what you know. So I'm opening up my my little findings pack here, and I'm pulling out my crimp tubes. And we're gonna crimp this guy. And I also need a lobster. I need a lobster and a jump ring too. So I've got these beautiful jump rings, nice quality. These findings were also scrutinized by the entire design team. So we really felt that it was important to give you good quality. So we don't want to just give you a bunch of junk that we wouldn't use. We're giving you stuff that we love and we want to use ourselves. And we thought about the box that way when we were putting it together. We wanted you to have things that we work with. So let me grab, I'm trying to find my bead scoop in this whole pile of goodness here. Well, I can't find it, so we're gonna use a bead triangle tray, and I'm gonna put all of my extra beads in here, which I can then put into my little empty box. Look at that together. That would be a beautiful blend together. And then I'm going to take my head pins, set those off to the side as well, get all this stuff out of my way. And you might want to use your little empty container to put your findings in too. So I've got a couple of crimp tubes here, and look how many you get. Sorry for the glare on the plastic, but you get plenty of crimp tubes so that you can make a number of pieces of jewelry right out of the box. And I don't know about you guys, but when I started making jewelry, I didn't know what I didn't know. So I would buy beads, and I bought, some wire, and I sat down and I realized I didn't have crimps, or I didn't have jump rings, and I couldn't finish my project. So I had all these things that I just didn't, wasn't able to put together. This is a way for you to get started and not be looking for the pieces that you need, not looking for, the crimp tubes and trying to find the right lobster claws and all of that. So I'm dropping my crimp tube right onto my wire, right up against that last bead of my necklace. And it almost has the same effect as those silver lined Toho seed beads. And I'm going to use my jump ring here for part of my clasp, which is an easy way for you to close a necklace or a bracelet. And I just cinched up the two ends. So a jump ring is split, so it's got a cut in it. So you want to tighten that up as best you can. And then I'm going to take my beading wire and I'm going to go down that crimp tube and down my first bead. And then I'm going to pull my wire, and I don't want this to be super tight on my jump ring. I want that jump ring to be able to move. If we pull that down too much, it's not gonna allow your jump ring to move. So we want to be able to crimp that guy so that it's got some movement. And I'm going to go back into that first little notch in the crimp pliers, drop that crimp tube in, making sure that my wire is separated. So we want the wire to go into the two different channels that crimping plier creates. Now we don't stop there. We're going to take the front notch of the crimping pliers. We're going to kind of turn that to the side, and we're going to close that crimp. And it's going to kind of fold that crimp. Let me get that. I wasn't watching. So we're going to crimp that guy and get that nice and closed up so that we've got a good solid crimp. And now I've got my first side attached. Now I'm going to cut off my excess wire, and I always pull my wire away from that bead, and then I'm going to take my cutters and snip it up right against that bead. And then the next thing you'll want to do is allow gravity to work. So I'm holding the end way up here, allowing all of those beads to fall down against my my crimp at this end. And I've got my other crimp here. I've got my lobster claw here. And I'm going to do the other end, and I want this to be relaxed as I crimp this. I don't want this to be in a straight line and tight. So I'm going to take my crimp tube, put that on, and then I'm going to put on my lobster. I always check to make sure the lobsters work, even though we picked good ones, good quality ones. Sometimes there's one that just is not great. So this one's great. So I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it through that first bead and I'm going to hold on to the lobster and pull my wire down. And I want to create another loop here. And keeping in mind again that we need movement of that lobster. We want that to have some wiggle room and play nicely in there. So I'm going to take my crimping pliers, come in and create that little first half of the crimp, and then come in and create the other half of the crimp. Then I'm going to pull my wire back, grab my cutters, snip off that excess, and now we have a beautiful Bead Llama Pure Elegance necklace. I'm in love with this. I think this is great. I did everything to make this with the box. I did not use any other beads. I did not use any other stringing material, any other findings, any other tools. So I used everything from the box. So this is something that you can make, and you can also make a ton of other jewelry. So thank you so much, Marianne. And Mary B from Virginia says, so okay that I've missed a pearl bead in this necklace today. There are pearl beads in here, the little check pearls, glass pearls, white and gray. They're so beautiful. Santa Barbara Girl says, I love boxes for my beads and they look great, so much better than bags. So yes, you can take those beads that you have left over and you can put them into your box, little plastic box. And, you know, as you use your charms and other things, you can, you know, fill them up with other things, other beads, other charms. There are so many more beautiful things at artbeads.com, so you can pick up some other things to go along with your box as well. So I'm going to show you, recap just a few things about the box before we go, because you now have that coupon code and you can go and check out. And don't forget to do that. Don't miss out on the Bead Llama Ultimate DIY Jewelry Making Kit. So here's one of my top reasons I love the box. Top 3. Tools, quality tools, name brand tools, crimping tool. We want to get you away from flat crimps and actually creating a true crimped piece of jewelry. And Kelly, the boxes are great for travel. Back when I started making jewelry, I had a hard time toting all of my junk around. Like I had to get from one place to another, to the bead shop, to hang out with my friends. And I didn't have enough like stuff to put it in, packages and boxes and things. Here's one reason that I love the box, top 3 reason. Another top 3 reason, oh my gosh, it's on the floor over here. The designer blends. So I'm going to take one out so you can see. Look at the beautiful beads here. They are absolutely gorgeous. These are all check glass, curated by the design team at artbeads.com. Beautiful, gorgeous beads. These cannot be replicated, and yours may be a little bit different. There's little small bicones. These are absolutely spectacular designer blends. You can make jewelry for the first time and make something that no one will ever see again, because these are exclusive beads. Last top 3 reason is this beautiful set of accent and special beads that we've curated. These are all check glass. You're going to get, you know, maybe different ones than I have, but there are some special beads in here. I remember when we were putting these together, we were just so excited when we found a few strands of things that, you know, we just thought people need to have to make beautiful jewelry. So this is my top 3 reason that I love the Bead Llama Ultimate DIY Jewelry Making Kit. We want you to be a Bead Llama. We want you to join our community. If you're already a serious art beader, we want you to also be a Bead Llama. So I'm gonna flip my camera up, guys. Oh, I'm so glad that the llama is out of the box. I'm so glad that all of you joined to watch today. These kits are a labor of love for the entire artbeads.com team. So many people went through, lots of, little details to make sure that this box is special for you or for someone that you want to gift this to. Remember, new beaders, aspiring beaders, experienced beaders, anyone can be part of the Bead Llama community. There's so much content that we're going to be sharing and so much content that we want you to enjoy with us. So I'm gonna put on my necklace. Ah, I love that. This is pure elegance with the Bead Llama. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for indulging me in all of my oohs and ahs. And the rest of this week, don't miss it. We've got more projects with the Bead Llama Box, and we've got that coupon code for you to get this at an unbelievable price for such a box of goodness. So I'll be back next Monday. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you all. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.